Another one came from a guy who was born not too far from here, but in a not very nice area of Brooklyn, named the Bayview Housing Project, a guy named Howard Schultz. And Howard came home one day at 7, and he found his father sitting on the sofa, and he's in a body cast. And he had an accident. He had a great job, by the way. His father's job was, remember in the old days of cloth diapers, his job was to go pick up dirty cloth diapers, take them to a central station. Well, he'd slipped on the ice that day, and he broke his leg. He got fired from his job. He lost his pension. He lost his health care. Howard's mother was 7 months pregnant. She couldn't go to work, and they had no money. And so Howard's job as a 7-year-old boy was to fend off the bill collectors and tell him his parents weren't at home when they're sitting right there in front of him. And, you know, he said he never forgot that story. In fact, he watched his father lose 30 jobs. As he said, he had 30 rotten jobs in his life. He thought his father was a failure, and so he, too, got a scholarship to go to Northern Michigan University just to get the heck out of this town. And the place he lived in, Bayview Housing Project, pretty tough place, and it wasn't very safe. But so he got out of town. And he said the saddest day of his life, when he finally figured out what life was all, was the day his father died. And he realized that day his father wasn't a failure. He never had a chance. He said, my dream, he had this dream that day, or in the recovery from his father's death. He said, I want to create a company my father would be proud to work at. And at the time, he was working for a little 3-coffee house chain. He put together some investors to buy out this company called Starbucks. And they bought, and they were ready to buy Starbucks. And he was so excited about that. I want to create a company in Starbucks that my father would be proud to work at. And there was a big investor from Seattle, what it was called, he called a Titan of Seattle. And the guy stepped in front of him and said, Howard, you know, I can put in the $3 million to buy this company. I'll just take the whole deal. You can work for me. And Schultz always dreamed of owning his own company. He was really shaken by this. And so he hired Bill Gates Sr., Bill Gates' father, to go confront this guy. And so they went up to the top floor of the highest office building in Seattle where this guy had this big suite of offices. And the guy said to him, Schultz, if you don't take my deal, I'll make sure you never get another job in this town. You'll be dog meat. Schultz said he went down to the lobby and he broke into tears because he could see his dream going away. He had this dream of what he wanted to do. And, you know, but he did put together a group of investors. He got the company back, and the rest, they say, is history. Today, I was out there a few weeks ago. They have 14,000 stores. But he's still worried. He's still living the dream. He's still worried as these stores reflecting the kind of company my father would be proud to work at. That's why Starbucks 20 years ago became the first American company to give health care to all its employees, including part-time workers, because he